Alright, so episode 14 of the interview series. So we have another guest that actually messaged me he wanted to be here, so how about you introduce yourself?
My name is Sabrehawk. I am a not necessarily try hard griefer or grinder. I'm a little bit of all three. Um, I basically um, play the game. So I don't know how else to introduce myself. So this is
Alright,
my first
so
interview. So
gotcha. Alright, so I don't know, what you don't know how to describe yourself as like the type of player that you are?
not really, because like I like some tryhard outfits. I fight like a tryhard, but I don't necessarily mid fight Ewo. Like I don't. A lot of those, mid fight Ewo, stuff like that is just doesn't really ring right with me. I mean, because if somebody is, you know, not skilled enough, and they have to mid fight Ewo, it's kind of sad. I'm not necessarily a griefer. Like I don't call myself a griefer. However, I do grief. Usually there is a good reason behind it. Um, you can ask any of my friends, Els, CJ, Tyler, um, even MLS, Mustafa. You can ask any of them. I don't, you know, necessarily call myself a griefer, but I also don't call myself a grinder. I grind for the enjoyment factor. Um, we can look at any of my MC business stats, anything. It's mainly for the enjoyment factor. But
Right, right.
yeah,
You
so
don't grind just because you want the most amount of money, it's just for the fun
yeah,
factor.
yeah. My other character has, max deluxos, max bombushkas, max suppressors. I don't need the money. I do it for the enjoyment. So,
Gotcha. Alright, so when you play this game, what do you usually do? Like, you come into GTA, what usually is your routine?
usually come in, depending on the mood I'm in that day. I will, maybe pick a fight with someone. Noobs aren't very fun to fight. I don't know why people bother fighting noobs. It's not a challenge, and it ruins um, their take on the game. I mean, because if you're killing that same, rank 5 over and over again, they don't really understand what's happening. So,
True.
at the same time, I think that the reason why people kill noobs is for the reactions. Uh, you know, if not for KD, which
Right.
KD's stupid, shouldn't be in this game. It's a Grand Theft Auto game. I mean, it may be for PvP, but bringing KD into this game makes it even more toxic. Um, but like, usually whenever get on in the morning, I get my Spotify playlist going. Um, join an online session, maybe see if I can, pick a fight with somebody, maybe do a beach 1v1 or whatever. Um, but yeah, like I just usually chill the entire day. I mean, it's not, well, the entire time that I'm playing. It's not the entire day, but like, um, you know, if I'm, really feeling it, I may go join a cool or G-pad lobby. They're incredibly toxic crews. I've been booted offline by Cool for about 2.5 hours once. It's not fun, but there's again, it depends on the mood I'm in that day. So, anyways,
Right, right.
yeah,
Alright, well that's pretty cool. You're just like
yeah,
chilling around basically.
yeah, yeah.
Alright, so what do you think of the current state of the game?
Oh, it's a mess, honestly, because you got literally everyone is crying for something to be added into the game or taken out. The griefers, um, you know, they want the delivery vehicles for cargo to be, um, easier destroyed. They want the oil cannon to be buffed for some reason. They want the Oppresso Mark II to be buffed. Grinders want the delivery vehicles buffed. They want the Titan glitch fixed or whatever, and then they want easier ways to make money. You know, they want the Mark II taken out of the game. They want the orbital cannon taken out of the game. Yada yada yada. tryhards crying for Iwo to come back, which should not come back. Iwo was just it was fun while it was in the game, but should not be in the game anymore. But regarding the current state, with frozen money, the overcannon spam, the massive amount of wipes, I think that Rockstar has some real stuff to fix. I really do.
Yeah,
because
they really gotta get their shit together.
Yeah, they really do. They really do, because the amount of player wipes, it's just going to discourage people from playing the game. If not, motivate them to do more glitches to get their stuff back. You know, and then, then of course you have frozen money with the overcannon spam. That completely ruins lobbies.
Yeah, I once saw like 3 people in facilities just doing that shit.
Oh yeah, it's a complete disaster. I mean, like, you don't know who in the lobby has, that ability. But, the thing with the overcannon spam and everything is, like, there are other things you can do with that. You can literally cheat the game, like, actually cheat the game, and it's unbelievable. Like, if I do a glitch, it might be like an outfit glitch, or maybe a dupe, like every once in a while. Like, I don't really glitch on this account at all. I have alternate accounts that I glitch on, but there's so many unpatched stuff in this game, it's just a disaster, so.
Yeah. What I really want gone is just the God mode vehicles, God mode glitches.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. I believe the jet, they've made the jet harder to hit. They've completely taken out Arena God mode, I believe.
Yeah,
but the Speedo's still in the game, so that's been in the game since Nightclub DLC. So
yep,
that needs
that's
to take
2 years now, Rockstar.
Yeah, since Nightclub. God, it's terrible.
Alright, so I'm gonna name a couple of players and I want you to give me your opinions on them.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you think of other griefers?
Other griefers? I mean, honestly, because they grief in the game does not mean they're bad people. It's like calling, a grinder a greedy person because they want to have all the money in the game. There are plenty of griefers that are good people. If you get, L's or CJ or, any of the rest of them in a party, and you genuinely have a heart-to-heart conversation, they're good people. There's that's really all I can say, because there are a lot of people will take this game to the next level and they will genuinely hate the person for what they do in the game.
Right.
Which is unfair.
Like if you destroy somebody's car and they start sending you death threats and just start treating you like you're the devil.
Yeah. Exactly. It's so, that's whenever it's really taken to the next level. That's whenever this game just gets toxic. So.
Right. Alright, what do you think of grinders?
Grinders? I mean, they play the game how they want to play the game. I personally have a lot of friends that are grinders. I used to be a lieutenant in the main professionals crew. Used to be in this community, but left for some reasons. But I don't have anything against grinders. As people, I don't have anything against their playstyle. But they're known to be the people who will usually send death threats because they get their cargo destroyed, which is an issue. So.
Right. And do you think grinders are too whiny?
Some, maybe. I've met whiny grinders and I've met very mature grinders. The problem with whiny grinders is the main reason why they're whiny is because they don't know much about PvP. Once you educate yourself with PvP, you will be able to defend yourself, your cargo, and others from potential griefers trying to grief your stuff. You know, if you educate yourself with PvP in this game, you know, you're just gonna accept that, you know, Mark IIs exist, and then you're gonna find a way to counter them. You know, like as an example, the Ruin 2000, fully loaded, easy counter. And there's, you know, it's
Yeah,
mainly because they're uneducated about PvP as a whole. So, yeah.
right. I usually don't have a problem countering like people in oppressors. It's like extremely easy, but
Oh yeah, it's
it's
very
just
easy.
annoying. It's extremely annoying.
Well, yeah, especially having to pay 10 grand every time you blow one of those suckers up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
but
annoying.
yeah. Other than that, it's not that hard. It's just annoying.
Oh yeah, I
But
completely agree.
yeah. What do you think of tryhards?
Um, tryhards, they're the group in the middle. You know, I don't. You know, it's perfectly fine being a tryhard. Um, you know, as long as you know, aren't a jerk. You know, whenever you are a tryhard, because there are tryhards that will, you know, take the game to the next level. Um, that will boot, and they will do all kinds of um, illegal, and they will use all kinds of cheap tactics to gain the upper hand in a combat scenario. There was a guy I fought about a year and a half ago. We did a 1v1. I beat him, but he was using X-Lag the entire time. Oh, it's just stuff like that. You know, it's like they're they're the group that will usually be um, the most toxic regarding, you know, PvP, like actual PvP.
Right.
Uh, you know, generally the most skilled, but you know they'll usually be the ones using the cheap tactics. So
True. Yeah, I agree.
I
And
like mid-fight Evo.
yeah, mid-fight EVO or starting to use BST maybe.
Yeah.
If
Well, I
you're
mean
getting those
BST's in the
EOs.
game. I mean there are counters to BST. You know, just use incendiary ammo on your heavy sniper or combat MG, and it'll shred through the BST. So,
True.
or
Yeah, I just
or just
don't.
use.
I
Yeah,
just don't use like special ammo on my sniper because I just have to reload it all the time. Just get more. It's just
yeah,
annoying.
yeah. Like I'll usually keep incendiary on my combat MG. I'll have armor piercing on my carbine rifle, and then my special carbine will be a Mark One with the drum magazine. Because I'm also a free aim player, so like I want to be able to have the extra ammo.
Oh. Yeah, no, not for me. For me, I just have the advanced rifle.
Yeah, the advanced rifle's pretty good. Does a lot of damage. It's pretty
Yep.
good.
All right. So let me get the question again. Okay. So what do you think is the worst community in this game?
Oh lord. Um, honest opinion or the politically correct one?
No honest opinion.
Okay. Uh, honestly, I think it's all the communities. You know, there's the car meet crews. You know, Tufik. The car meet. The car meet community can be very very toxic at times. The Griefer community can be toxic. Triad community can be toxic. Grinder community can be very toxic. Um, the role play community is toxic. You know, if you go and crash an RP, you can watch one of L's videos. He goes and crashes some RP. This kid threatens to boot him offline. So I mean, you know, the RP communities are generally pretty toxic. Um, I would say maybe the only one that's not actually toxic would be the people that do like YouTube walkthrough tutorials. Maybe like some of the smaller YouTubers.
Right.
Um, because all they're trying to do is build their channel, so they have no reason to be toxic. So I don't know, just my opinion.
Right.
So
So is that like your favorite type of community?
um, no, my favorite type of community, I like the grinder, griefer, and triad communities. Although the MC community is you know it's pretty nice. I like the MC community. Um, it's not that toxic, but there are some guys that will use freeze lag if you're doing a TDM, and not fun. So
Yeah. I say if you're just gonna do it to the end against someone else, just be straight up and just fight
oh yeah,
normally. There's no
yeah, I
way to
completely
just
agree.
cheese or pussy out.
I completely agree because it's a game. I mean, it's like you don't get anything for cheating.
Yeah. You have nothing to lose. I mean, it's just a game.
Yeah, exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Alright. So, what would you like to see added to this game?
Um, Personally, more um 1970s, 1980s, uh, more plain to
Uh,
see a Messerschmitt BF 109 and probably a oh goodness. There was probably a Corsair added as well, as maybe a future aircraft DLC.
right, like
Um,
Smuggler's Run Part 2.
yeah, yeah. Smuggler's Run Part Two. We technically already just had a Benny's Part Two, but a
True.
Smuggler's Run Part Two would be really nice. That would be really, really nice.
Yeah, we definitely need
Um,
more aircraft. We only have like, what, like 6 aircraft that are good?
yeah, if that.
Yeah, the variety sucks.
Starling, yeah, Starling, Pyro, Hydra. Well, Hydra's not even really that good.
No.
Starling, Pyro, Laser. There's like two or three more that are decent,
B-11 and
but
Seabreeze.
yeah, B11 is good. Seabreeze is good. Sucks that they patched the orbital thing for the Seabreeze, but
No, it's back.
it is back, really.
Yeah, yeah, it's back.
Holy moly. Okay, I'll have to try that then.
Yep.
It's crazy. But yeah, yeah, Smugglers Run Part 2, and probably, maybe, maybe like a MC DLC Part 2, maybe.
Biker kind of thing.
Maybe it's like more MC businesses. Yeah, 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 like a biker DLC Part 2. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they could do that. It's not that hard. Just change the interior of the biker business and just put the same thing as like, more money and more supplies.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or they could just add more businesses, have like 7 biker businesses.
Yeah, it's not that
Maybe.
hard. It's extremely easy to do that. That would probably take like Rockstar like a month to work on.
Oh yeah. Well, and they also need to patch. Um, Never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up. But yeah, they do need to do a biker DLC Part 2 as well as the Smugglers Run Part 2.
Right.
So,
Alright, what would you like to see removed from this game?
um, orbital cannon and probably the really good missiles on the Mark II. Like just put them as like buzzard missiles. Um, and also they need to, taking off the insurance premiums or the insurance payments for
Yeah, that
weaponized
has to
vehicles
go.
would be
That's
nice. Yeah,
retarded.
because
Yeah.
like I get insurance premiums for personal vehicles. It's a deterrent to not destroy people's vehicles, but if somebody brings out a Mark II on you over and over and over again every 5 or so minutes, it stacks up over time. Like I've
Yeah, your
gone
bank
bad
account's gonna
sport
go down
fighting
the drain.
oppressor Mark IIs. Yeah, I've gone bad sport before fighting oppressors,
Yeah,
and
same
it's
here
like
actually.
it's stupid how fast they can call these suckers out. Like if you put one in the back of your MOC, I believe you can call it out even quicker. It's like every 2 minutes. So I
Right.
mean, it's completely dumb that they even have insurance payments on Mark IIs. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
so
Alright, and what would you like to see come back that was removed?
um, I don't, well, I would say the Ruiner 3 was not technically removed, but it was technically not in the game in the first place. The Ruiner 3, if you look in the Rockstar DLC or Rockstar Games GTA vehicles list, the Ruiner 3, if any of you have done the Wastelander mission, the CEO Wastelander mission,
Yeah, the
where you have
destroyed
to
ruiner.
deliver, yeah, the destroyed Ruiner. That's what the Ruiner 3 is. The Ruiner 1 is the one that you'll see on the roads. The Ruiner 2 is the 2000, and the 3 is that wrecked one, where a few 5 or so years ago, there was somebody who actually was able to get that car. I don't know how they got it, but they drove it around. You can actually drive that car around, even though it's wrecked. Drive like a regular old Ruiner. And I would love to see that come back. Like, I would love to be able to buy that car. Also, being able to buy the Slam van would be nice, but that's still in the game, so
Right.
it is what it is.
Yeah. What I would like to see come back would probably have to be like the Savage hitbox come back
Yeah,
under the
that
helicopter.
I agree. I agree with you on that one.
It has to be basically on every helicopter because helicopters really need a big buff in this game. They're extremely underpowered.
Oh, I completely agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, the one I
The
would say maybe not put it would have to be the Hunter, because it can be like extremely devastating with two people.
If you have a gunner, yes, yeah. The Akula is good too, but it's just the weapons on the Akula are, they should have put the similar weapons to the Hunter on the Akula, like
Right.
the homing and the barrage missiles. But
Yeah, that's what I was
stealth
thinking.
mode.
Like maybe on the left you would have like the barrage, and on the right you would have the homing.
Yeah, that would be
I
pretty
don't know
cool.
why
That'd be
they
pretty
didn't
cool.
do that, like a hybrid.
I think just to get people to pay more money. If you bought the Barrage, if you paid $280 something for the Barrage, was unhappy with it, bought the homing, Rockstar just pocketed like $580,000 or so
Right.
in GTA money there. So I mean,
Yeah. That's why I have two
mean,
Akulas. I just have one with homing and
yeah,
one with barrage.
yeah, the Barrage and the Akula, if you know how to fly it, is really good. Because if you tip the helicopter back and then tip it forward, turn off stealth mode and just start firing on those barrage, it'll devastate an area. It's really, really good.
Right. All right. Well, that was pretty much it for the interview.
Cool.
Would you like to add anything else before we wrap it up?
Yeah, just for everybody watching, don't hate on somebody because their playstyle. Because whenever you point the finger of hate at somebody else, you have 3 more pointing right back at you. So, lesson of the day is just to, just treat everybody as humans. We're all humans. We all have lives. Just don't hate. So.
Right. All right. Well, that was pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and thank you for being here.
You got it.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.